means you're getting used to my schedule, which makes things easier on me. To that I say thank you. Yes, I am well aware of the fact you didn't choose to adapt your schedule willfully, but I do believe I can still thank you anyways. Now, did you rest well? No troubling dreams? Good. I find that the happier the test subject, the better the experiment. Meaning, if I can do anything for you, just ask. My apologies, but your freedom is the one thing I can't grant you just yet. So seldom do I come across shape-shifting yokai. I have to get my fill. Hold out for just a little longer, okay? So, yokai, before we begin, I'd like to say that I appreciate your willingness to comply and your lack of strength to resist. I'm thinking of making this the final day of testing. Assuming I can't get anything interesting out of you, that is. So, let's start with the usual. Excuse me while I get close. I see. Your head has retained the same shape. The measurements line up with every other day. Same with your neck and arms. Shoulders too. Though your stomach seems a bit larger. But is that weight gain from an increase in food and decrease in exercise? Or are you unable to hold your disguise for more than a few days? Further testing needed. I'm thinking of trimming down on the food portion of my tests. Maybe I'll limit you to 5 meals a day rather than 7. If you agree, then I'll make changes right away. Quindi cambiamo questo, poi questo qui, e direi che ci siamo. Sì. There, and done. Effective immediately. You'll only be eating 5 meals now. Shame. I'll need Chiyuri to eat the extra meals I already prepared. But I'll take care of that when I get to it. For now, it's time for questions. So, speaking of meals, what does a shape-shifting yokai's diet include? Yes, I've heard you claim you're not a yokai before. You can't stop trying to lie to me. A human would have never been able to survive a yokai attack like you did, let alone in as good a state as you did. Maybe if you were a magician, but I already did a mercury test on your blood, so that option's out. See? Everything is so much easier when you answer my questions. So, daikon radish, you said? Good. Next then, where do you call home? I'm not taking the human village as an answer. Under a rock. I see. That sounds more believable than the village. Do you have any fun sports? What about music? Do you have a culture beyond the hunting and haunting of humans? Interesting. say that's good for right this second. Give me a moment while I make some adjustments. Speak again. I didn't hear you right. You think it's cute when I mumble as I work? Wait, I didn't even realize. And dear, I thought I dropped that habit already. Well, no matter. No matter at all. Rather than focusing on me, you should focus on warming yourself up. It's time for a physical exam. I would like to see how you perform under stress. My bullets will be as close to lethal as they can be. It's to better simulate a life or death situation. Now, grit your teeth and dodge. No. I'm so sorry. Are you well? Here, sit down and let me see where you got hit. Well, that's reassuring to see. It doesn't look like anything serious. But if you say you're sore, then I can say I'm surprised. Just stay calm. I'll be right back. Here, eat this, please. It's a parfum. Trust me, it'll help. I made these myself. They force the human body to heal faster than normal. Well, you seem to enjoy it. But seeing you so happy is a bittersweet feeling. I'm happy because it's clear that it's working. But that also means your claims were true. You are a human after all. Well, now I feel bad. Not for capturing you, no. I feel bad that my hypothesis was wrong from the start. Hey, I'm sorry about everything. Mainly for not listening to you. If I am to be honest, I was so excited that I got lost in the heat of the moment. I mean, I found so many great specimens here in Gensokyo. An evil spirit, an angel, a demon who is also a maid, among so many other things. If I could add a shapeshifter to the list of things I bring back, it would be a wish come true. Okay, I'm calm now. Sorry again, human. Huh, how funny. I just realized I don't even know your name. Oh, it's a lovely name. It sounds like the type of name that would be fitting with the title of doctor. Maybe. I think so, at least. Would you like to come with me anyways? I know it must sound confusing that I'd still want you along even though you're a human. Well, the truth is, I've enjoyed our time together. In a word, you're very charming. I wouldn't mind you joining me and Chiyuri if we ever get this ship working again. There's been a blonde girl that's gotten in the way of it time and time again. But I'm sure I'll work something out to stop her finally. Oh, well now. It seems I have no need to make a plan to catch that girl. Well, this is your last chance to leave. If you choose to stay though, I promise I won't subject you to further tests. Not against your will anyways. I'm glad you said yes. Thank you.